Hello and welcome back. Just gone down to the store to pick the baler wrapper up. Linda did finish the rest of that field, bless her. I mean, she didn't have to, but she did. I do need to use the paint tool and paint an entryway here for us because, you know, it's the quickest way for us to get to this field. So let's do that now. I was going to do it beforehand, but, you know, we all like seeing what I do, how I do it. I don't like using the round, the square tool. There we go. Just a bit of that. Then we'll just have a bit of grass. There we go. Bit of grass just around the edgeway. Get rid of that bit on there. There we go. Nice open way for us. So let's see how well this goes. Is it going to go well? I have no idea. I do think I've got this on automatic drop. I do think. He says. It might be, it might not be. Is it going to leave a little bit of grass? It is. Oh, look at that netting. Certainly different. A different kind of netting. All these bales, I've got a feeling, are going to end up all the way down there. Just wait for it to scoot across. There we go. The Vicom fast bale would be good for this. Because you can drive, and whilst it's packing the other one, it's going along. You don't have to keep stopping. There we go. But look at that bale. Nice. That's what I like to see. Dear, my throat. Like I swallowed a bag of marbles. There we go. So we're getting a fair few bales off of this field, that's for sure. Jeez, we've already done. We're going to get a lot of silage bales, everybody. A lot of silage bales. And that's all this field is going to be, is silage bales. Let's just straighten out. Well, hopefully you had a really good guess of how many bales. In the last episode. Or without cheating, have a guess in this one. You never know. You might have been right, you might have been wrong. These are only 3,500 bales compared to what we normally did with the other big bales. So there is going to be a lot of them. We may need to look into a bigger trailer. One more. There we go. So I'm trying to think. We've got hay bales in the machine, the TMR mixer. We will need more in storage. We're gonna get a good amount of silage bales, that's for sure. From this, so that's always a good thing. There we go. I'm really happy. We'll be, hopefully, after a couple of harvests, we get a decent amount of straw, we'll be able to start giving the cows TMR. I may want to look into a telehandler or something like that. We do have the little skid steer for moving things around. I mean, for the manure, with how much manure we're probably going to end up getting, might be worthwhile getting a wheel loader. So it's going to be a lot of manure, like a ridiculous amount. As you saw with the little calves pen that we have, there is a lot of manure that we need to get shifted. Get that barrel lifted over. There we go. We are in for a lot of bales. Oh, I'm so happy. How many bales have we created already? We've produced 14 bales so far. Just from this field. And we've just done a headland. Now let's grab these little bits that are here. So for just the headland, that's not too bad, is it? A decent amount of bales. You're not going to roll, are you? No, okay. Don't want the bales rolling all over the place. It's like when I do maps on like fields with really rolling hills, I do try to stay away from round bales because they just constantly roll down the field. And it can be an absolute nightmare. Because you never know where they're going to end up. Oh. Alright. I mean, at this rate, we might have to look into the Vicon Fast baler. Because with the amount of fields we own, going to be doing a lot of grass, a lot of silage, a lot of hay. Can we really afford to be stopping? There we go. Go. Just make our life easier dropping that bale off. And we're going to hit that tree. No. Let's get these bits. Lift up the head. Lower it back down. See how very smart pieces of equipment, these balers. I mean, the engineers that come up with these things, it's like, wow. Just wow. What a piece of kit. What goes through your mind to think this, all these pieces of technology combined will do this? Same as a harvester, you know? How does it know? Who could sit there and go, well, if we did the... What on earth's happening with that wheel? Oh, fair enough. Whatever. That's why it's second hand. Let's go. I mean, will we have these tractors forever? Probably not. We will keep Darling, though, because, you know. And, of course, we did have the name that Dusty came up with. Which will come in. Trust me, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Will it work? I have absolutely no idea, but I've got a plan. Wow, we've still got a lot of swaths to go. You're gonna drop it oh. It's dropped it right in the path where I need to be. Of course it did. Ay, ay, ay. Let's just nudge that bale out of the way. I want to miss that small strip to that side. Well, that's not exactly good, is it? We're going to end up with a lot of bales. Huh. Is it going to be worthwhile just buying the Vicom fast bale now? I don't know. You'll have to let me know down in the comments. Should we keep this baler or should we get the Vicom fast bale that literally just allows you to carry on driving and collecting whilst it, you know, packs and rolls the bale over? Let me know. As we say, your input 9 times out of 10 is what happens on the channel. Let's go. Of course, collecting pretty quick. Alright, so what I think I'll do is I'll get about 3/4 of the field done, because we're already on 13 minutes. I'll get a bit more of this field done, and we'll come back then, because it's going to be a lot of bales, and I don't really think you want to be bored to tears watching me do all this. So, back in a minute. So as you can tell, I am back. I've done a decent amount of baling. The money has gone down. Why? Well, I bit the bullet. I sold the other one, and I have brought the Vicon fast bale. It just makes life so much easier, and you will see what I mean as we go. We can just keep driving, wrapping. It grabs one bale, it builds it in the first chamber, then it switches over, puts it in the second chamber, as it still collects in the first one, whilst it puts the third one over at the back to be wrapped. As you can see, it's now switching over the first bale to the second chamber, completing the bale wrap dip. Well, putting netting on it, should I say. Now it's wrapping. This is so much quicker than constantly having to stop. But this tractor is struggling. I mean, this tractor is seriously struggling with this baler, and it shouldn't, because we were literally going like downhill a little bit. What power is this tractor? Let's have a look. It's in the medium category. It's got 247 horses. How much do you have? 360. I mean, we could look at... Oh, jeez. Okay. That's weird. It should look like that, but it's not. 285. I don't get why it's struggling. Shouldn't be struggling. I think a Steiger is just too big. I mean, there is this John Deere that if we get the big engine, it's 106,000. Might just be worth buying the Bullet and getting that JD. How much is this John Deere with the big engine? 335. We need 106. So basically, we need about 32,000. We're not selling any of those. You're the one that's struggling. We're gonna get just enough. Let's sell the Deutz. We did have a good run with it, but I think we've now got the bit of money. Just go big or go home. So that's what we're gonna do. Get the big engine, 106,000. Wheel set up. We'll have it lowered. We'll have a weight. Do we need the scale in there? Not really. Let's actually get the store to deliver it over here for us. We do have to pay a store delivery charge. So any snowflake that goes, you can't do that. Of course I can. That's why it's in the game. It's called Store Deliveries mod for a reason, because the store deliver it. I like them tracks. And we want no scale with weight. There we go. There we go. It's been delivered. Here it is. John Deere 8520T. Now, if this thing struggles with power, I want to know why. It shouldn't. So let's go. Oh yeah, this isn't struggling at all. Look at us go. I mean, we did see that the Deutz was having issues with its rims, which isn't good. But this John Deere is certainly going to make short work of this. But look at all those bales. It's a massive, monumental amount of bales. And we're in a beautiful John Deere. Oh, what more could you want? So we're going a steady 6 miles an hour. I don't really think we're going to be struggling now for a tractor with power. This thing certainly has it. And again, another unexpected purchase, but as we saw, the Deutz was having issues. It was struggling. Yes, it needed a decent amount of maintenance, but we got this. I certainly think this John Deere is going to make a massive difference as to what we can do on this farm now. Let's just get this out of the way. There we are. So again, we brought something. It's a big John Deere. Oh, just look at it. You've got to love just the uniqueness of a John Deere. I mean, my good friend Rev Simulation, he's an absolute John Deere man, you know. He loves the old John Deeres. But what I have found since creating content, it's like I will try to swerve away from like my favourite tractors, like the Oliver and the Whites and things like that. I do try to swerve away from using them because I'm one of those people, I will want to use them all the time on every single map, you know. I'm one of those, yes. I have my favourites. I mean, maybe I'll do a mods video of, you know, my top 10 favourite tractor mods from small, then medium, then large, and then equipment wise, you know, what's my go-tos. And we could always do a video like that, but yeah, who knows. Let's go. I do have that bit there, but we've just got to get this little bit over here. Let's get these little bits. What is it? How many more swaths? Just 4 more mainline swaths. And then we've got another headland swath to go around and get. But look at all these bales. Like I said, have a wild guess. I knew we'd get a lot, but I did not think we would get this many. I knew we would get a lot, but I didn't think it would be this many. It is a lot of bales. And I still can't believe that the Deutz was struggling. I mean, how much horsepower does this baler actually need? Let's have a look. It requires 150 horsepower. How did the Deutz struggle? I mean, it shouldn't have struggled. Not you. Wasn't you. It was you. How did they struggle? 247 horsepower. How on earth did that struggle? I just do not understand that. It's really strange, but you know, when we've got fields, we need to get it done. We have to have reliable equipment, and we've got a brand new, a brand new John Deere 8520T. Oh, it is gorgeous. If I remember rightly, I think we had this on Court Farms, wasn't it? But we didn't really get to use it because it was near the end of the series. So it is nice to have it back. It's like we sold it at Court Farm and then the owner that brought it after us kind of thing was like, it's not the tractor for me, so it's like we brought it back. We brought it back home, which is absolutely lovely. The John Deere is back home, but on a different, well, I would say different farm, but it's not a farm, is it? It's a garden. Just think where we came from, everybody, right? We had a garden, a tiny garden at that, with a shovel, a plastic tote. I mean, was it a strimmer slash weed whacker? I mean, we literally started brassic with the bare minimum of anything. I mean, we didn't have a chainsaw, we didn't have anything. We had a house and a garden, than just your average gardening tools. Which, to get where we are now, the big amount of fields, the cows that we have, the sheep, the pigs, we've certainly put in the work. Let's swing around. Let's throw on the old flux capacitor. Anybody that knows that, let me know. So the flux capacitor has been activated. But, oh my day, you bales, why is it they love getting right underneath? Absolutely love it. You'll be doing bales and it'll want to go right under the back. It's like, get from under there, or it'll go under the front of your tractor. And if you're on console, that is an absolute nightmare. It's absolute nightmare fuel. So here we go. Flux capacitor has been activated. Let's go. Let's get it done. We've got the power. Flux capacitor activated. I am just going to be so interested to see just how many bales we get off of this field for silage. Because I'm going to have to be the poor sap that loads them all up. Let's just grab these little bits. Oh, well, I didn't do a very good job down this side, did I? Let's swing around. I mean, there are little bits that we could possibly leave. I don't think I'm going to get about 3,000 in that. So let's just quickly go into flight mode and we'll have a look. Is there going to be enough? Potentially. I don't think so though. But look at that. Look at all them bales. Jeez, that is a lot of bales. That is a ridiculous amount of bales. Right, let's actually go grab this bit. We'll get that bit over there. There we go. And we've got that strip up there, we've got that bit there, and we've got a decent amount over the other side, so we'll go grab that. Get out my way, bale. I'm coming through. The short fat man's got work to do. Out my way, bale. There we go. Out my way, bale. I think possibly buying a bale collector as well would be a good idea. Just a round bale collector. Make ease of collecting all these bales because it's going to take a long time to collect all these bales. But I really am, like I said, intrigued to see just how many bales we manage to make. It's got to be a really, really good amount. And I completely missed that bit of grass. There we go. I can't see this making a full bale, but get out the way, get out the way. Bales really do like getting in the way, don't they? It's going to be a really, really bad push to try and get one more bale out of this. Really do want that other bale. There's that strip up there we can get. Oh, let's just quickly cut across here. Alright. 58%. I don't think this is going to be enough. I mean, do we really want to go around trying to grab every little piece? It's not going to be enough. We tried, but it just isn't going to be enough. We will grab this little bit while we're here. Right, let's get back. Take our new baler, well, our newer baler. Yeah, I can't believe how slow that other one was, and with the amount of bales that we're going to be doing, I thought that other one would have been quicker. But unfortunately, it wasn't. It makes me sad because, you know, I did want to use that baler, but, you know, it's a quick process of what we've got to do. Can't really mess around. Let's go in cab. Oh, and it looks gorgeous. Boy, oh my days. The council definitely need to come down here and sort all this out. Oh. I'll end up with whiplash. But we finally got a massive horsepower John Deere that isn't like overly on the big side, is in the framework of it. You know, I wonder what John's gonna think. I wonder what Dusty's gonna think. I wonder what Linda's gonna think when they see me rolling out in a John Deere on tracks. Ooh. Oh, watch out the way, buddy. Oh, did he just slip down that? That was funny. Shouldn't laugh, but that was funny. I will take it. Ay, ay, ay. Linda, you might have to have a word with the council. Because I'm sure you did have a word with them and they said they'd sort this road out, but still, it's, as you can see, really bumpy. It's going to be taking a massive toll on the equipment. Yeah, I know. Lovely, innit, John? Yeah, lovely, John. Absolutely lovely. Right, let's swing in. We don't want to get in the way of the silage shed. So it's hay, straw, silage. So it's that shed. Oh, jeez. There's a bump and a half that was. Let's just park here. So how many bales did we make? Dead on 80 bales. Whoa. That is a massive amount of silage bales. Oh, do need to level that ground out, because, you know, that's... fantastic. Thanks, Giants. You love to see it. But that is going to be a lot of silage that we need to get put away. I am thinking, leave the silage bales out there for a little bit until we can get something like this. Just to grab the bales, make life easy for us. It takes 24 bales. What do? Your square bales. I do want that because I want to do small conventional bales. But oh, it's going to be a big push. But that is going to do it for this one. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, as always, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, slapping that notification bell to get notified of any new videos on the channel. Till then, have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you all then.